Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed and doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom and make sure you hit all so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. If you're comfortable enough, drop me a line. Let me know where geographical location you're watching me from. Give a thumbs up and share. It will be greatly appreciated. Anybody who's going through anything, going through something to get to something, whether it's healing, divorce, homelessness, grief of a loved one, or just trying to heal, battle addictions, or whatever you're trying to bring into your life that only you and God discuss, I'm sending so much love and light towards your way. And just keep on going. Just don't sleep on yourself. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Even if you have to do it on your own, you're not never alone. I say you're not always alone. You're never alone. So keep going. Anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibe, narcissistic and Decepticon ass vibes, I don't know where that came from. Just I know it came from. Decepticon ass energy. Anything that's not sent from God on that vibe of him, it's not going to be accepted or collected here. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, this is why these type of people come into your life. A lot of times we're trying to understand, why do we attract toxic people? Why does empaths, have narcissistic karmic people in our lives? Why do we have codependency, love bombing, sociopaths, psychopaths? These are different things that we learn from in life where it can have a purpose to it. And I'm trying to see, how can I put this? It has a purpose to it to where it can either destroy your life or it can just really flourish your life in some kind of way. A lot of times you had to really go through so many ups and downs. You had to be able to really just fight the inevitable. There'll be different times where I've seen different titles. It's like narcissist is the empaths. Empaths is the narcissist's worst nightmare, and a narcissist is the empath's worst nightmare. When you're dealing with somebody that's narcissistic, they have their God. They got godlike complex, superiority complex, no empathy, work heavy in apathy, self-gratification, all these different things. Pathological liars. Always do everything is based on self, on their needs. Use and abuse all different people to get it. You're that type of person that's loving, kind, empathetic, different things that you do to, uplift people. All these different things, you come into your life, and then you're trying to understand why do people always try to, take advantage of me, always trying to pull wool over my eyes, always manipulate and gaslight me, always make me second guess myself. You had to be able to go through these things for whatever weaknesses you had in your life had to be your ultimate strength. And for that to happen, they had to give you these weaknesses, because these are different things that may have lied heavy in our family. Toxic behaviors, insecurities, bombing, love bombing, codependency, all these different things. And then when it came to that point, there's some of us that had the most drastic, drastic assignments that we had to be able to go through. And for us to be able to say, how am I going to be able to overcome this? How am I going to be able to accept this as being my truth? Are you trying to tell me this is where it's going to lead towards my purpose? Where's my purpose lead me to? What is it? Why do I have to be able to go through that? And we have all these millions of questions that is taking place in our life where these occurrences, these situations, these experiences about to have heavy answers to them. So when we're going through these different things and we're trying to really understand why these type of people are in our lives, because it helps us correct different things that can no longer continue with in our lives. A lot of times we feel like it can be a low blow, like, okay, only reason why I'm connecting with toxic people, I must be a toxic person. And that's not always the case. A lot of times you can be that loving person. That person has probably never had a chance in life, always had to fight for approval on different things, or they felt like they weren't seen, or they weren't heard, or they weren't loved. And these are the different things that you had to go through, even though you may have gone through the same thing. Because a lot of times I notice when I see it, when it comes to these serial unalivers, they always use, they had a difficult upbringing in life, or they had a head injury. And I said, sometimes, yeah, that is the case, but there's a lot of people that have went through a lot worse things than these people have. I can understand when I see the situations they've been in. I can understand they were a goner. They had no chance in life. There are certain people, I understand the upbringing, and I understand why they were like that. There was no chance in life. But there's a lot of times where you can see somebody can have an upbringing of Charles Manson, of John Wayne Gacy, somebody like that. And then next thing you know, you can come out being Mother Teresa or something like that. You can have an upbringing like that, to where that person's gonna be a future serial unaliver. They gotta be that all this there gonna mishaps in their life. And then all of a sudden, when that person went through so many mishaps, they become some type of person that where I had to find love for my own. I had to learn how to love myself, even though I never experienced that in life. Or, I got so jealous because I used to see people's parents be so loving and supportive of that when I didn't receive that. So I had to go through these certain things to know this is what I thrive to do, because I give it to other people. And when you start going through these situations that really helped you heal, helped you forgive, helped you level up in ways you never knew possible, that can ever be possible, you had to forgive the unforgivable. You had to go through there is no kind of way that could be possible for this person to have a good mindset after that. They, collected on a couple of bodies after that. They had prison time after that. And then when you may have had that, and then the next thing you know, your whole life turned around. And that's exactly why these people were like that, because they'll show you where there can be some people, you can ignite their life and they can see this stuff in them, and they really do want to help. Because I feel like some people feel like, all narcissists can't heal. They'll never heal. There are so many narcissists who will scare the mess out of you. There's so many narcissists who admit they were narcissistic. And that's like, I said, that's a big come up for a narcissist, because a lot of them won't admit that. They don't admit anything, but those are the different things. And then they start showing you, these are the guides, or these are the different things to know you're in a narcissistic relationship, or you got narcissistic parents, or you're really trying to understand the characteristics on why they're like that. And then when you start understanding, their upbringing and stuff like that, and you had to be able to say, okay, well, we chose you to be able to recorrect that, but I'm going to have you in a life that was just chaotic. It can be chaotic, but like I said, it would be your choice on free will. And a lot of times, if you don't take that free will, and if God gotta force you to take it, it don't never end well. It really don't. Many people don't survive that. But if you're that person that's willing to do it, but you're that stubborn heart, like I am. I'm a very stubborn person at heart, but God loves that stubbornness in you. Because there's a lot of times, like, look, this mess is too hard. You trying to sit up here and make me forgive the unforgivable. You got me leaping bounds that ain't no way in hell. You got me sitting up here around all these daggone enemies, and I'm the only one who it's me. And then you start seeing all these different things that's taking place. Like, how were you able to know this? Or how were you getting premonition on this, on not to take this street to this street? Or how you didn't know to do this? You had all these different things that took place in your life, where if you didn't have these toxic people in your life, you wouldn't really know where the hell to look for toxicity at. I lived a very chaotic life, and I normalized the hell out of that. And then I heard narcissistic and arrogance and condescending and patronizing. I didn't know what certain of these words mean until not realizing I've had all these worked on me in heavy ways or not. And then for me to be able to do that and wake up, then I try to understand I need to educate myself and get knowledge, educate myself and get that knowledge on why we attract these type of people. Why do we have these type of people in our family? We don't, let me not even say that, because it's like, you can't pick your families. Yeah, we actually did. And the shortcomings and all the crazy stuff we went through, we picked that too. like, what the hell was I thinking when I did this? Because you had a print, you had a proof. You had a print, you had a proof. You know, you really did. And these different things is just working through your purpose. Because there's, just like I said, there's so many people out here. It's not generational curses, it's generational choices. That it's like, let me say that again, it's not all the time, it's not generational curses, it's generational choices. And we can make that at times, and it'll be our choice. You know, you can use that as the backpack of attention that you want to. I've had a shitty life. There's a lot of us have, but it's a choice if we'd rather be shitty to everybody else. You know, it'll be your choice if you want to choose that. You knew how it was hurtful when you went through things. So do you choose to do that to somebody else? You knew how that made you feel. Would you want somebody to be able to do that? And there are some people that don't recover from that. I had to learn at a late lesson. There's a lot of times I said I try not to live in regret. But if somebody would have told me at a time that when my kids were growing up, right before their minds start forming on how the world truly is, you don't realize their little world is in what their environment is. What they're being taught, whether they're being loved, whether they're being feared, whether they're being taught to hate. You know, we got a lot of that running through our family. And for you to be able to do these different things, you know, we didn't have boundaries. We didn't have anything to fear until we were taught these different things. And for us to have to reprogram our life to be able to create a whole new world from the ground up was not something easy to do, and we had to do that through the different things that we have faced, through the different things that we've experienced, to the things that we have even created or even destroyed or dismantled. And then we start having a deeper understanding on why there's many advocates that now are, you know, when they have money, they start foundations for DV victims, or, you know, helping people get reformed after they come out of prison. You know, these clemencies and different stuff like that, because there's a lot of people that are in jail for the things that they didn't do. They lost many years in their life. Some of them are getting paid hefty for that, but it's like there's no amount of money to make you don't lost out on people that you loved and they done passed away. You didn't get a chance to see them off. You had to hear about it, or people didn't even know where you were at. And you come out and you found about 5 or 6 of the people that you were close to done passed away, and they had no way of getting to you to know what's going on. These different things is taking place in life, where you learn so much from a very unfair advantage. So you get to know that. So I hope that gives you some kind of knowledge. You know, I found that out, and it gave me a deeper understanding on why a lot of the times I go through what I went through, and proud of the different things that I found myself to say, yay, I overcame, and yeah, I forgave. You know, so I want to be able to share that with other people, because I know there's a lot of people here on earth that go through things and really trying to understand how can I start back? You know, how can I get back to a normal life? Like, oh, you'd be able to get back to your old self. And it's like, what is my old self? Do I even want to go back to my old self after I found something like this out? And usually when it like that, no, you don't. So it's just trying to tell you, don't go back to what's familiar. You know, a lot of times we have hardships in our lives, and sometimes they become unbearable, and that's when God is really, really putting our feet to the fire to have belief, have faith in ourselves, have faith in Him. And you hear that just went off like that real loud, but have faith in what He's doing, where He's leading us, and where our purpose can take us. That if He's saying something is great that follows behind all the different things we go through, and there's a higher purpose for everything we go through, I think it's fair for us to give ourselves that chance to understand why. So I hope you are able to resonate with the content of this video. I hope you're blessed. I hope you have safe holidays. Please safe travels if you're having to travel at this moment. And if you are, I put my love and protection over you on the road, and making sure you can get to your destination and wherever you're trying to go back to safely. And you have fun with your families. And if you ever feel generous enough to drop a donation, Cash App is there. If you want to get connected with me one-on-one, all my social media handles is at the bottom for you to get in touch with me in the description box under the video as well. So much love to you. Happy holidays. Thank you for the love and support, donation, the energetic blessings you send towards my way, the shares, the thumbs up. God bless. Shalom. Peace. I say. Ashe. Much love to you. And you'll see me soon.